The increase in fuel has affected me in that most items I need to buy for home, for office, and even my travels, there's an increase in the costs in my expenditure. Because now, if I have to move to home, I used to use fuel of around 50,000 per week. Now I have to put like 80,000 per week. An extra movement also impacts on on my financial abilities.
The increase and rise in fuel prices has really affected us so much. In that, we used to bring goods from Nairobi uh, at a certain price. We used like 3.5 million, but currently we are using like 4.5. That is really a big margin. In that, when you bring the goods and put them into the market, that cost that is being put in or that increases, it affects the buyers. So it is really affecting us to convince the customers that the fuel prices are high, the prices can't be normal as they used to be. So to stay in a business, you also have to do a certain increase in the price that you used to sell.
So most of the border towns that we have as Uganda obviously had that crisis and shortage. Sometimes they didn't have fuel at all because of the competitive prices Uganda had. If you compared fuel at our pump prices compared to Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, we had a very, very favorable price because government buys the fuel itself. We knew how much we bought it at. We know how much we are selling it to the oil marketing company. So we wouldn't expect Total to sell at a very unreasonable price, yet we know how much we sold to you at. So we are able to monitor and manage pricing of fuel in that manner. However, the orders we made post-conflict, obviously we're selling at a higher price, not just because there was scarcity at the moment, but also the dollar rate changed or exchange rate changed because of the war, but also the freight cost went up because now we were no longer bringing fuel from nearby, from the Middle East. We're going further off to India, to Singapore, to West Africa. And remember, much as we're in Africa, West Africa, in terms of transportation, is further away. If you look at the waterways, it's a longer distance to get fuel to Uganda from West Africa. So those costs went up automatically because of the war and the distance. The insurance cost also went up. It means we are purchasing at a higher price. Government is in business. UNOC is the business arm of government. So we are selling. We're not going to sell at a loss, and we're not giving subsidies because we have reduced on our borrowing. We must generate our own income. Now, one of the ways government of Uganda generates income is through its business arm like UNOC.